Hello from our house. Today we are going to be doing some Christmas decorating around the house. We're gonna get a tree right now from Home Depot, and then we're gonna decorate it.
And then, yep, in the house.
So let's go.
Bye.
All right, we've made it to Home Depot, the Home Depot, and now we're heading over here to the Christmas tree lot to get the perfect little Christmas tree. This is where we got our tree last year at this little Christmas farm, so this is exciting to come back and get another one this year.
Oh, let's get a little one for our room.
Oh, a tiny little Christmas tree?
Yeah, cute.
We have an artificial one.
True.
I forget the particular size that we got last year, but we have a reasonable enough size living room where we could have a pretty tall Christmas tree. Even that one is actually pretty short. So these are the shorter ones, I think, over on this side. So we're looking at the taller ones, I think, because why not? That one looks pretty nice. That is very tall.
Yeah.
About 8 feet tall. Okay, so looking at this one now. Does that look pretty good?
That one is nice. Looking for any
Awkward spots,
bald spots.
right? Oop, I almost tripped over the other one. Okay.
All right. This one's a little awkward, but we could put this like towards the wall.
So I think we decided on that tree. Once we pay for it, we'll get it wrapped right here, and then they should be able to help us put it onto my car. But this was fun. A little tree farm experience that was a lot quieter than I sort of anticipated.
Sounds nice.
That is pretty nice. What do you think?
I just picked this one up on a whim, but it suddenly looks a little bit better than that other one, but I can't tell.
Think so?
I don't know. I think I still kind of like the other one.
Alright.
What do you think?
This one feels fuller.
I have to look at the other one again.
Okay, so we've made an assessment, and I think that we're going to go with this tree. Just feels like a little bit more full and less old spots.
Well, and this is like nice and straight, so it'll be good to put something on top of it.
Because we need to get an actual tree star, finally.
Yes.
Instead of just putting
Patrick.
random knickknacks
Yeah.
on top of our Christmas tree. Okay, let's get this wrapped up.
Cool.
Alright, so we're heading inside to pay for this, and we might get a Christmas star too, because they should have some Christmas decorations inside, but then we can pull around the side of the Home Depot, and then we can get our Christmas tree.
Did you want to get a poinsettia too?
A poinsettia?
Yeah.
I don't know, we'll see what they got. Okay, we're inside amongst the LED trees looking for a tree topper, and they have some inflatables up here. Looks like Harry Potter way down at the end is about to fall off. We don't see the tree stars quite yet, but hopefully we will. And then maybe again we'll get a poinsettia. And we did it. We found the Christmas tree toppers. Hooray! And now let's see if we can maybe find a poinsettia. Okay, so I think we're heading outside to pay for the Christmas tree that we got, and then that's where the poinsettias are, it looks like, too, in the garden section. So we have a plethora of different options for poinsettias, and we will probably just put one of these outside, I think, to go on our little table.
Small, medium, or large?
Probably medium, right? I think so. Alright, so we decided on our poinsettia, and then Brennan's got the star for the tree, and then I have the little ticket for the actual Christmas tree. Let's go get our stuff. Okay, so we have our Christmas tree, and it is on top of the car right now, but of course we'd like to get some lunch, so here we are at Steak and Shake to get some lunch. Hopefully nobody takes the tree. Okay, so we are heading back outside. We have our milkshakes and we have our sandwiches here, and it looks like the tree is still on my car, which is definitely good. Alright, so we've made it home with our Steak and Shake. Here comes Brennan from the other side of the house because we had to put Arlo in the backyard because he was just a little bit too excited. So here we are, getting the Christmas tree from the top of my car. This is exciting. Okay, so we put the Christmas tree right here on our little patio. I think I'm gonna put this right there on our table. And I think I'm gonna go and see how Arlo's doing in the backyard, if he's still there. Hey, Arlo! Hey, pup! Oh my god, look at all that hair. Look at this dog, Brennan. See how excited he is? We had to put him in the backyard just so he wouldn't, I don't know, just run all over the place when we're trying to get the tree inside.
Don't eat the weeds.
Don't eat the weeds. What are you doing? All right, so we are all done with lunch. Arlo's taking a little bit of a snooze. He's calmed down. I think we're going to go ahead and start decorating for Christmas. We've cleaned up the living room too. It doesn't normally look like this, so we put in some effort to making the house look nice. We're going to be putting the tree over here, which is where we put it last year, and it seemed to work out pretty well. And then we do have a artificial tree, which I think that'll be going in the little the film room behind us, I think. All right, so I went out into the garage and I got the various bins of Christmas stuff that we have. So this is pretty much just garland and the artificial tree. These are all of the lights and various light bulbs, and then this is pretty much miscellaneous ornaments. And then we have the wreath right there, and then the new tree topper. But I think first I need to go get the real tree out from here, out front. That's where we put it, just sort of on the porch. Okay, so we brought the tree in, and we assembled it with the base of the Christmas tree stand. And it looks relatively upright, I think. It just might depend on the variables of the branches of the tree itself, but we're just making sure that it's nice and taut before we unclip the netting from it and then start stringing Christmas lights around it. Okay, time to cut it. Are you ready, Brennan?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. There's probably a better way of doing this. This might take a minute. All right, so we got the netting off of the tree, and then I got these and trimmed off some of the branches from the base there, so we actually have some room to put some Christmas presents. Hopefully, Arlo is helping out quite extensively here, but I think it's time we can go and put some lights on the tree, right?
Yeah.
I think so. I think Arlo should have been the tree topper this year. Do you like his little duck hole, by the way? That's where I hid all of his ducks, because he just has so many of them. It just goes all the way back in there. Right, pup? He needs a haircut.
No.
Okay, so we have all of the Christmas lights on the couch right now, just trying to remember which ones we've used where before. I know that these are the outside lights. I know that these we put around up here and then also in the kitchen as well. Some of these we put on the palm trees outside. Some of these we put around door frames. And then I just need to try to figure out which ones are the ones that we actually put on the tree over here. And then these are bulbs that I would replace these light bulbs with up here, just alternating red and green light bulbs. Okay, so I think we found the Christmas lights here. Arlo is very interested in them. We can see them with all that hair in his face. So we're gonna go and string these around the tree, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. If we can get them untangled. All right, so now we have all of the ornaments, or most of them, I think, on the table. Here, we're probably going to be putting up these regular ornaments here, and then all of the specialty ornaments that we've accumulated just throughout the years.
I feel like some of these we
This
can
one
throw
is,
away.
we probably could.
Like this one, I remember we just got at Five Below when we got our first Christmas tree, and we were just trying to find stuff to fill the tree with.
I love that one.
Really?
There's this one that was replaced after I broke it
And
last
gifted
year.
to us.
And I
Same with these ones.
tried to repair it, and I did kind of a good job, but I don't know. Should I go and throw this one away and replace it with this one?
I mean, you can still hold on to it. It's the original one.
You think so? It's probably gonna break again, honestly. And then there's that one that you got me to try to replace it with.
Until I was beaten with this one.
The original one. And then these 50th anniversary ones.
Mm-hmm.
Just so many that we've, again, gotten over the years.
Pickle.
The Christmas pickle, of course. Okay, let's go and put this on the tree, which we have put lights up on, and it actually looks pretty good. That was like our first try, too.
Yeah.
Okay, so we put all of the ornaments on the Christmas tree. We didn't put garland on this year, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it looks
No,
a
we've
little
had
bit
issues with
more
it with the
elegant.
pets in the past.
Yeah, I think this looks nice. So I'm gonna be putting on this, hopefully, without issues.
Oh my God.
We also have the Christmas pickle that we always put on the tree that you always hide for me every year.
Yeah.
Should we continue doing that? Should I do it for you this year?
Ooh, how about you hide it for me this year?
I will do that a little bit
We'll
later.
do it
And
first.
then we need to put the star on top of the tree.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna have to trim that a little bit. And then we'll have decorated the Christmas tree. I'm gonna go ahead and put this, where should I put this? This should be like
Somewhere safe.
front and center and safe on a very sturdy branch, right?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know where that's gonna be.
Nope, you keep moving.
I'm sorry. So many choices. I'm gonna replace this Harry Potter with this Harry Potter. At least I think so. Okay, and then I'll put this little guy maybe back over here somewhere. Yeah, right here is fine. Okay, so now I'm gonna hide the Christmas pickle later, and let's get the star on the tree. All right, so Brennan's on a chair and she's about to put on the tree topper, which I think this will be pretty okay. And then it has to be plugged into the rest of the lights.
Yeah.
We haven't seen this like turned on yet, so I'm
No.
interested to see.
We're
Right back over here.
Christmas.
And we'll probably make this look a little bit nicer later. Look at that!
Cute.
We have an actual Christmas tree star for our Christmas tree this year.
Nothing will beat the Patrick the Star Sea Star.
So now I'm in the kitchen and I put these lights up here relatively recently. These are Christmas lights, but I think these are going to be somewhat of a permanent addition to our kitchen because we actually like them a lot. I did something similar to this for Halloween, and just the nice light that it gives in here, just a very subtle glow, is actually very pleasant. Arlo's enjoying the Christmas tree in here, and we pretty much organized everything here on the table. I think we're going to continue this later on, so this won't be the end of the video right now because I still need to replace all of these bulbs and just put a bunch of different lights around the house here, just along the walls and in the doorway, and just sort of finish doing what we plan on doing to the house. This is also somewhat new outside. You can't really see it because it's still light outside, but I put a bunch of these lights just along the fence out there, which looks really nice at night. So I'm pretty excited about Christmas this year, just getting it nice and decorated and just making the house look just super pleasant. I think it's going to look pretty great, hopefully. But yeah, so I guess we'll see you in just a little bit for the continuation of our house decorating, and then also outside as well. Need to do a lot with this outside, that's for sure. And hello again. So it's been a couple days, and now it is time to decorate the outside of our house. So I'm going to be putting up these icicle lights pretty much all around the roof up here where the gutter would be if we had a gutter here at our rental house. So I'll do this and then decorate our palm trees. We still have some stuff to do inside the house too, but this first while it's still light outside. So there's Arlo inside, just watching me put up the lights on the house, just sort of standing on the couch right there. You can see him, I think, down there, but I'm pretty close to just completing the icicle lights just along the outside of the house. And I just need to plug these in, and then I need to do the, like the peppermint lights that I did last year around our palm trees. And that should be it. Just a pretty modest, reasonable outdoor decoration situation here. So this involved a little bit of trial and error last year, so I have some red and clear lights here that I'm going to be wrapping around all of these palm trees here, and then also this big palm tree. But I already have like the nails from last year, I think, in that big one, so there shouldn't be too much of a hassle. All right, so I have the red and clear strands plugged into each other on our larger palm tree right there, and I just got off of the ladder, so I can go ahead and just swirl those around right there. And then for our smaller palm trees, I have each of these strands, and I can just kind of respectively wrap those around here. And again, this is just exactly what I did last year. All right, so it took a little bit longer than anticipated, just getting all of the lights wrapped around the palm trees and then getting these power cords all synced up where they need to be. I have this remote control, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on the lights. And there we go. Look at this. I have candy cane Christmas light palm trees outside. And now I'm gonna run over here to the front door because I have one final little piece of decorating that I need to do, which is to hang this right there on the door. And there we go, Christmas. All right, so I'm back inside now. The cats are both enjoying some dinner currently over here, and Arlo's taking a little bit of a snooze. Brennan's at work right now. That's why I'm sort of trying to finish up what I wanted to do outside and then the various miscellaneous decorations inside. So I'm gonna be putting these up here, just these like icicle lights. I think I have some over here as well, although I do already have some lights up there, so maybe I'll put them somewhere else. I'm not totally sure. I wanted to show off the kitchen real quick. I also, again, I have this like entire other tree, which I'm going to be putting back in our film room, back over here probably at some point. But Brennan and I went to Five Below yesterday, and we picked up a few final little Christmas decorations. I don't know if we're done completely yet. We both love Christmas decorations so much. But we got some wrapping paper, so what we generally try to do is we try to each kind of associate ourselves with a particular wrapping paper for the other. So Brennan got this Dunder Mifflin wrapping paper for me, as well as this Harry Potter wrapping paper. And then for her, I got this SpongeBob SquarePants and then this Grinch wrapping paper. So these will be mine, those will be hers. We got some garland because the tree started to seem, especially with the lights off, a little bit dull, just less colorful, I guess. So we got some garland. We picked up some gingerbread houses over here, so we might make those at some points. And then we got some last minute Christmas ornaments here. I got the Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone Christmas ornament, and then Brennan got this ranch Christmas ornament. And then we picked up some tiny little squishmallows because I saw the Five Below had these, and we couldn't find them at first, but then we totally found them, and then we went a little crazy on all of them. So we have a Santa Claus, a Mrs. Claus Christmas tree, I guess like a reindeer, and then a Frosty the Snowman. So, okay, I'm gonna go and start on the Christmas lights now, I think, because it is definitely starting to get dark outside. All right, so I was able to get those icicle lights where they were last year, which is great, and it almost looks like it continues into the lights for the kitchen, so that works out really well. And now I think I'm going to be putting up these lights right here. It's going to get a little bit darker in here now because I'm going to be putting these lights up, and I still have so many lights to go. These sort of go around the archways here, and then I don't know what to do with these lights because I think I put those where these are now. And I think I might put this in the tree, this Christmas pickle, before Britta gets home from work because I need to hide it for her this year. So I'm pretty sure that normally when I do this, I start with one color of light bulb and then I make my way around to the other side and then I make my way back with the other color. But because I'm all the way up on the ladder right now, I think I want to start with both colors, at least right now, right here. And then I also want to grab the little Santa hats that we have in there and put them on Appa and Pikachu and Charmander over there because Brennan did that last year and it was really cute. So I'm in the backyard right now with Arlo because it's about to be dark. Here's a stick for you, buddy. There you go. I wanted to show off the lights that I put along the fence, the perimeter of our backyard outside. These aren't Christmas decorations, but they add sort of a subtle lighting warmth to our backyard that we didn't really have before. So I just wanted to show those off before it gets dark. I think Brennan is on our way home from work here soon, but as far as myself and just what I wanted to accomplish today, I'm getting very close to completing our Christmas decorations inside, hopefully. So it sounds like Brennan's coming home right now. The garage door just opened. What I wanted to make for dinner tonight, because we showcased what we had for lunch the other day, so I might as well show what we are having for dinner, or hopefully having for dinner tonight, is I bought this contraption the other day, this like sushi roll maker, and I wanted to see if it actually works. So I have my rice, my cucumbers, my avocado, some snow crab, I have some teriyaki sauce, and panko breadcrumbs. So I'm gonna try to make sushi rolls tonight. Maybe, hopefully, we will see. All right, so Brennan's home and she's holding the camera. Hi, Brennan.
Hi.
We're having sushi tonight. Hooray. Okay.
I didn't know if you were gonna keep
Maybe we're not having sushi tonight. Okay.
I'm excited. I just didn't know you were gonna keep saying
So
stuff.
I have the rice right here, the sticky rice, and how this works essentially is I put all of the ingredients for the sushi in here, close it, and then I just kind of push the sushi out, and it's a sushi roll. So I have the cucumber, I have the avocado. You reminded me that we have cream cheese, so we will probably use that, and then I need to crack these crab claws. And then I'll put some panko crumbs and then a little teriyaki drizzle on top, at least for mine. And then I do have some seaweed over here. I don't know if that'll be something I could wrap the sushi in or not. I don't know. I might try with mine, but this is the process, at least right now.
Woohoo!
Okay, so I put everything into this sushi maker. Now I just need to push it out like a super soaker and just hope it works. Or I twist it.
I don't know.
Oh my god, this is actually really challenging.
No.
Oh no. Is it coming out? Oh no. Okay. It looks like it's kind of okay. I think, right?
I didn't like how that looked coming out.
I'm sorry. All right, but we can clean it up with a little panko on top. All right. I think this is salvageable. And then just a little drizzle of teriyaki.
Oh, why teriyaki?
I just think it'll just make it nice. Look at that. That's a sushi roll. We put the seaweed on the inside, and then it has cream cheese and cucumbers and avocado and snow crab. And then panko on top with a little drizzle of teriyaki.
Nice.
I think it'll be okay. I hope. All right, so we're all done with our sushi, and I finished up putting up the lights here in the living room for the most parts. And I think now we're actually going to be decorating the tree with this garland here. We are getting pretty close.
So this is what the tree looks like with all the tinsel on it. Looks nice and cute.
Is this tinsel or is it garland?
Tinsel garland.
I used to actually take the individual tinsel and you would just kind of stream it through the tree.
And then you got cats.
And then I got cats. So I'm gonna put my Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone
Did you
ornament
talk about these?
on the tree. I did.
I
We
just
both
spent...
got our
Oh
just-
god, it's blurry.
we both got
Here we
our
go.
just most favorite items in the world, pretty much, right?
I feel like in the last video we just talked about how we need to get rid of some of the cheap Five Below ornaments that we got, and then we just
got
went back and
more.
got more.
I'm gonna put this one all the way up at the very top, right here.
Cute.
Cool. And where are you
Oh, that's a
putting
nice
yours?
place. I'm gonna put mine somewhere in the back.
Okay.
Somewhere. I'll put it right by Tink.
While you're putting it there, I'm gonna go get something.
Ooh. All right. Nice and
So
ranchy.
the other day you were talking about how you always wanted one of these, and I got you your own advent calendar.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, how
It's a Pokemon advent calendar.
Is this like the one you got your mom?
No.
Ooh.
So I got my mom one, and she's been actually opening it up every day in December. And hers are Pokemon cards, and these are like little figurines, I think. Like little, like adorable
Oh my gosh.
Christmas Pokemon figurines.
I have to catch up.
So it comes with this like village that Arlo is just walking through
He's terrorizing.
right now. I don't know what you would call this, but I've never done one of these either. So this is really exciting, and just to get one for you and my mom, and just to see what you get on all the various days. So we're a few days into December right now, which will be a little bit later when I post this video, I guess. But do you want to go ahead and do number one, I guess, at least, just to see what's the first day?
Just talking the other day about how I've always wanted to do an advent calendar, but it doesn't seem as fun when you buy one for yourself. Oh god.
Oh, it's a Charmander. Is it a Christmas Charmander?
Oh,
It
he's
looks
got
like
a little
it.
hat. Oh god, I didn't realize this was a game of operation. Help! My baby hands can't even get him out.
Come on, do it. What's happening?
I feel like I'm gonna break something.
Well, you can sort of see Charmander with his little beanie in there, I guess. And I guess the idea is once you take them out, you can put them in this little Christmas village.
How are kids
here.
supposed to enjoy this?
I don't
Oh no,
know.
not number 14!
Okay, so Brennan opened up a few of her Pokemon Advent figurines, which I hope that she liked. I think it was a pretty fun little Advent calendar. Did you like it?
I did. It was really cute. I'm excited to keep doing it every day and see what else I can get. It's really fun.
Hooray. Brennan got off from work, by the way, which is why she's just sort of lounging.
I just went straight into PJ mode.
And I was going to try to complete the rest of this tonight, but it's seeming like a bit more of a project than I anticipated, with having to set up the other tree that we have, and then the other multicolored lights, and just the icicles, and if I just want to do any other miscellaneous garland decorating around the house. So I'll just do that probably tomorrow, because it's getting pretty late right now. But I accomplished a good amount today. I decorated outside, which was great. I got these lights changed out. I got these lights up here. We finished decorating the tree, I hope, for the most part. So I will see you again in a little bit. Right, Arlo? Okay. Hello again, and good morning from the next morning. So before I get started on the Christmas decorations, because I've showcased what we've had for lunch and dinner, now I think it's time to show what I'm having for breakfast, because why not? I'm in the kitchen, and you can see Brennan's advent calendar setup, which she likes a lot, which makes me very happy. So what I'm making for breakfast today is an omelet and bacon, and then some Mickey waffles over here. So in the omelet I have tomato and onion, green onion, ham, mushrooms, peppers, and cheddar cheese. And I think that should be a pretty good omelet, or at least I hope so. And then I'm making these Cinnamon Toast Crunch pancakes, because why not? Or pancake slash waffles. This should work, I think. So even though it's technically pancake mix, it looks like it's turning out pretty well. But also look how just aesthetic this looks. Just all of my various omelet toppings. This is exciting. All right, so not to blow my own whistle too much, but because look at that. That looks so good. My omelet with pretty much everything on it. My bacon, I have some strawberries and blueberries, and then my Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I guess technically pancakes. It even came with actual Cinnamon Toast Crunch to just sort of drizzle on top. But this is my breakfast today, and then I can get back to decorating for Christmas. All right, so I'm all done with breakfast, and I came to the post office, and look at all the packages that were in the P.O. box. I had to go around the corner to pick them up because they're obviously a little bit too big for my P.O. box, which is right around the corner, back over here. But I have some letters and a few boxes to open. This is so exciting. So I'm back home from the post office, and myself and Arlo are in the film room about to set up this Christmas tree in the window. But first, I was able to go through the packages that I just picked up from the P.O. box. So I have a few different letters here and a postcard, which the postcard I think was somewhat of a private message, so I think I'll keep that one to myself and Brennan. It was from Luna, and it was very nice. This one says, "Hope you get all wrapped up in your merriest Christmas ever. Roy, Brennan, Farley, Calvin, and Arlo, wishing you all a very Merry Christmas and a magical New Year. Much love from Kentucky, from Amy and Mark." And then this over here says, "Roy, Brennan, Farley, Calvin, and Arlo, wishing you a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year from Susan and Mike." So those were several just very nice letters and postcards that are going to be going in our binder right over here that we keep all of our messages in. So these are the packages, and I've already sort of opened all of these up and just kind of gone through them, so it's a little bit easier to showcase. So this was from Starfire Batgirl, who said, Roy and Brennan, I have thoroughly enjoyed your channel since finding you in 2020 before my first trip to Universal Orlando. Merry Xmas and Happy New Year. Have fun. And this says, Roy and Brennan, for all your burger cravings, Merry Christmas. And I think that these same messages are on these cards in here, which that's where these came out of here, these really nice wrapped little packages. So this is a stuffed burger press, which this is very interesting, and I am absolutely confident that we will definitely be taking advantage of this. And then this is Taco versus Burrito, the card game. So that will be a lot of fun to do. So thank you so much, Starfire Batgirl. Your name is also incredibly cool. And this over here says, Dear Roy, I ended up getting 2 of this Funko and was thinking who I could send it to and thought of you. Hope you enjoy it. I also sent some 50th statues for you. Thank you for your videos and happy holidays. From Laura. That is so cool. So what this is, so there's a little package in here with 3 different 50th anniversary statues. I think it's the Toy Story, Winnie the Pooh, and then Donald Duck 50 of the golden statues, which, how neat is that? Right, it looks like this is like a little mystery box, I think, potentially, but this is what they also sent, this Blackluster Soldier from Yu-Gi-Oh! Massive Funko Pop. I have never ever owned a Funko Pop, and now I have a Funko Pop. This is like intimidatingly massive just to take it out of the box there. Look at that. Am I supposed to take it out or keep it in the box? I think you're supposed to keep Funko Pops in the box. I think that's what people do, right? But also, I don't know. What do you do with your Funkos, Arlo? Okay. So this was the larger box, and when I opened it up, this was just perfectly right on top. It said, to Roy and Brennan, you spelled her name right, so kudos. I want to wish you all a happy holiday season. Also, thank you for your channel and hard work. It lets me live vicariously through you both in your theme park adventures. Our summer vacation as a kid was always Orlando. Miss doing it with my mom. I don't get down there very often, planning a Halloween and Christmas trip next year, though. Hope you both enjoy the gifts inside. I know Arlo will enjoy one in particular. Again, thank you for all you both do. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Chad. So what Chad sent is just so much stuff. He sent some sour reindeer candy, as well as some hot cocoa, which came in a very pretty bag. So we have double chocolate and peppermint hot cocoa. And then, because I know Brennan's really going to enjoy these, some gummy clustered nerds, which how cool is that? And then what we're both going to enjoy is this Tipsy Bricks game. Look how cool this is. I am so excited to do this. But what he was most likely talking about for Arlo is this. This is a rubber duck advent calendar. And how cool is this? Right, we have to open this up pretty much immediately right now. It's kind of ironic that I gave Brennan an advent calendar, and now we have another advent calendar, and it's rubber ducks! So that's all that came in the mail that I was not anticipating at all. I actually got a phone call from the P.O. box, from the post office, saying that they had mail for me to pick up, and I've never had that happen before. So thank you to everybody who sent literally anything at all, from a letter to a package. It was so incredibly nice, and we are absolutely going to love this, and I'm excited to show it to Brennan once she gets off of work. But before that, I want to set up this Christmas tree. I need to go through everything in this box. There's so much to go through, and I still need to just set up so much for Christmas. Arlo's going to be the prettiest present underneath the tree on Christmas morning. I also got these right over here for the bushes outside, so I might put those just sort of on the bushes, I guess, like the big bushes that are on either side of this window outside. Just add a little bit more lights and color outside. I have all these garland, which I don't really know what to do with those, but the tree has been assembled, at least the skeleton of it. So the tree in here is going to be a little bit more subtle, but I have one final little addition to make. So we still have Patrick as the star of the tree, and now I'm going to head outside and then put these out on these bushes outside again on either side of our window. So this might not work as well as I anticipated, just due to the size of the bushes that we have outside and then the size of the net lights. Perfect. So it's a little bit subtle right now because it is still daytime, but I think I was somewhat able to evenly distribute the lights on these shrubs using these net lights. I might come back and fix them a little bit once it actually gets dark and I can sort of see what they actually look like. But as far as what I could have done with this or how bad it could have looked, I think it looks pretty good. Okay, so what I think I'd like to do, the final Christmas decorations inside the house, I want to put these garland up. So I'm going to put one here up above the front door. I'm going to put one back over there, sort of by the back door. by the back sliding door that leads into the backyard. And then these icicle lights I'm gonna put above the TV, and then these multicolored lights here I think I'm gonna put above the various archways in our living room. All right, so I think this is the final extent of the Christmas decorations inside the house, with the exception of probably a few decorations that I didn't get to put up quite yet. Like I still wanna put up Santa hats and our various stockings around the house, but I think this looks pretty good and I'm excited for Christmas. We've finally decorated. So I came outside while it's still somewhat light outside. I'm underneath this palm tree right now, and I just wanted to see what the house looks like with the Christmas lights. I think it looks pretty good. Just as far as this video spanning over multiple days, from going to the Home Depot with Brennan to get a Christmas tree, to decorate it together, and then decorating the interior and exterior of our house. I had a good time. I think it looks pretty good, and I'm excited for the holiday season. I don't know what we're gonna be doing with Christmas this year. We've already started to shop for both each other and then our respective families, so we will see, but we are ready for Christmas, without a doubt. Thank you to anybody that sent anything in the P.O. box, by the way. It meant so much to us. I'm so excited to use that advent calendar and just the games and just all of the letters. They mean so much, so we will see you soon. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, and goodbye.